Raydium. So Raydium is one of the most popular dexes over the past year. It's had huge growth, and obviously that comes off the back of Solana having massive growth. If Solana continues to be one of the most popular chains, Raydium as the #1 place to trade all the sort of assets built on Solana has got to have success, in the future. So we're going to take a look at what's happening, its volume, and a fair estimate for where it can go this cycle. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I show myself buying up these cryptos. These were all coins I thought would do very well and make a lot of money. Now you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into these coins. So 100 into each in that time would have made you over 123 grand. Now the thing is look, we're in a bull cycle. Bitcoin is going to go to new highs. Altcoin season is going to start. If you're not happy with the coins you own or you don't own any, get on to copymycrypto.com and just have a look through the site. And that's the site I run where I share every single coin I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit. Of course, the added bonus there as well is they don't have any work to do, no research, no white papers. And if you go onto the site right now, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll also be able to see some of my past successes. These are public record. You can verify them all on the history of this channel. And if after reading through the site, watching the videos, verifying it all, you like what you see and you want to hear more, whether it's the daily market updates I give my members or you just want to hear which coins I think are going to be the winners of this bull cycle, all you got to do to find out about them is join up on the site. Now, Raydium. So Raydium is an AMM. It's DEX for Solana. And unlike the others, they provide on-chain liquidity to a central limit order book, meaning that funds deposited into Raydium are converted into limit orders, which sit on Serum's order book. Raydium has, the founders of Raydium are Alpha Ray. Alpha Ray leads the overall strategies, operations, product direction, etc. And since being up and running, Raydium has grown dramatically, particularly over the past 18 months where we have seen an enormous amount of money flowing into the Solana market. And that's probably down to a number of key things, not least of which is the enormous sort of growth of meme coins that we've seen in Solana that a lot of retail investors have invested into. Now, to be fair, volume has been dropping as of late, but I mean, right now trading volume is in the last 24 hours 168 million, and I am filming this on a Sunday, so you do see like smaller volume. But this has regularly been in the couple $1 billion region on daily volume, like huge volume that's been flowing into Raydium. Of course, that's obviously pulled back a tad. We've seen another resurgence in Binance Smart Chain volume as of late, but Raydium itself. So here's Raydium, and yeah, there's been huge volume going through Raydium as of late, but they're adding a few cool little things. So they've got Launch Lab. So this is where people can effectively try and jump in on, let's say, a brand new crypto. Of course, hugely high risk, but that's not necessarily the worst thing. It just gives people the opportunity to try and jump in early doors and get in on something that ends up having success. So I don't mind that as an idea. They do have their perpetuals market as well. Their perpetuals market is not as good as their spot market in terms of volume. Not even sure it will be here, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, so they've got the perpetuals market for Bitcoin. And you can, to be fair, there's plenty. Volume-wise, it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. Really, where the volume is their spot trading. Yeah, the spot trading is fairly simple. There's nothing overly complicated about it. Yeah, and I mean we're all familiar with DEXs. We're all familiar with how it works. Solana's Raydium debuts launch lab after the Pump.Fun fallout. So that's really escalating that rivalry between Pump.Fun. Idea is for easy token creation, and then early investors can get in. Had a pretty good year. Obviously, in the bear cycle, it was at like 20 cents. It went as high as $8. So it had a pretty damn good rally. And again, this is off the back of huge significant growth in Solana and the Solana ecosystem. When we jump on to see where Solana's ecosystem is at right now, you can see that the market cap is quite enormous for all Solana stuff. Market cap's 154 billion. And the thing is look, I think Raydium's still got a real significant shot of growth. Remember, its all-time high, by the way, was $16.93. I actually think there is a solid shot it can get past that this year. Part of the reason for this is Solana is one of the front runners for another for an ETF. Right? There are probably the two biggest front runners right now in terms of the next cryptos that are going to get ETFs would be XRP and Solana. With Solana's enormous growth that they've had over the past 18 months, with the emergence of the meme coins and everything else, with the huge trading volume that has been going through Raydium, it wouldn't be a shock whatsoever to see Solana get the next ETF. If that does happen, there'll be a lot more money flowing into the Solana ecosystem, and then the go-to platform for trading is Raydium. And all of a sudden, there'll be a lot more interest in Raydium once again. And it will probably get back to that couple of $1 billion worth of volume on a daily basis. And then all of a sudden you're looking at a DEX that is running, $60 billion worth of trading volume a month. So its market cap should be like well north of where it is. I mean, even if it gets to $20, it puts its market cap at 5.8 billion. Yes, that's high, but that isn't outlandish, given that, again, trading volume would be getting back to around that $60 billion region. But I do think there has to be a catalyst for this, whether it's just, again, huge interest in Solana or lots of volume coming through Solana. I think the ETF would be the thing that would be the catalyst for that. And then we could see Raydium starting to go to new highs. But I think of the cryptos that are knocking about that were in the last bull cycle, Solana-based ones that are getting really good usage are probably the most likely to have a solid run. So, yeah, I think if we see a Solana ETF with the volume surges and everything else, I think we could see Raydium challenge its previous highs. I have noticed that Orca's overtaken it in terms of volume as of late, so it'll be interesting to see how long that stays the case, because Raydium's really been the go-to place to trade for a while now. If you trade the Solana ecosystem, what do you trade with? Do you use Raydium? Do you use Orca, Jupiter? And if you use Raydium, what do you think Raydium's going to hit this year? Let me know in the comments. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins you own, or you don't own any cryptos, get onto copymycrypto.com, read through the site. On there, you'll see some of the profits my members have made. You'll see some of my past successes. These are all public record. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to verify them all. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, meaning they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. Read through the site, watch all the videos, verify it all. If you like what you see and you want to find out the coins I own, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, all you've got to do to find out about them is join up on the site, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.